Hello, hello, welcome back to the island. Let's talk about this case of Kryptik that I opened. It was uh it was quite the experience. 6 boxes. Knew going in that there was a case hit somewhere. One of, you know, could be one of anything, one of a serialized card, one of a white text, something. But not knowing what box it's going to be in, how many we have to open to get there. If you watch the videos, you notice that I kind of opened all 6 boxes anyway. It took box 5 before we hit it, but let's talk about some of the cards that came out of this and what what you can kind of expect. I don't know. This was probably the average experience, I would think. I would say, I mean, there's been people that are much luckier that have pulled serialized cards and riddles out of the same case. My experience was not that, but I feel like I did pretty well still. My first box, I got a Rosa box topper. I sold that immediately, so I don't actually have that one to show, but my box toppers now. Also, I opened a 7th box that was outside of the case. So one of these, I think it was Conroy. I think Conroy came from that 7th box. So he technically was outside of this case, but the rest of these were part of the case. Dukraka, I think, was the biggest hit of all of them. The Rosa was nice too. Dukraka is just a sweet hit. This card looks great. It's a fantastic card, very highly played card. Osiris, also a noble, which is cool, but nowhere near as much play as Dukraka. Aurora, the rest of these, well, no, Fion. Fion's a rare. Rosa was also a rare. But Fion, completely unplayable. I don't know that that matters too much when it comes to box toppers. I mean, I guess you could completely box topper out your deck if you wanted, if you had all the money in the world to do that. I just like collecting them. They're cool to look at. Aurora, Electra, and then Conroy. Like I said, outside of the case, it was either Electra or Conroy. I can't remember which one, but not too bad on the box topper front. Pretty happy with that. I saw some pretty sweet box topper pulls though. Some like a Brassman's Will box topper is that just amazing. Speaking of Brassman's, this is once again the Sierra Rush Brassman's Will art for Wave 2. Just amazing art, and if you doubt you can tell on the camera, but it is from a canvas painting that Sierra did. So it is not digital art, it is scanned in from a painting, which is pretty awesome. Let's talk about Capital Punishment. Number 1 played card in all of Kryptik. Got a fistful of Capital Punishments. I didn't count them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 Capital Punishments altogether. So that's quite a few playsets to be able. That's 6 decks worth of Capital Punishments right there. So, I mean, that's a pretty sweet hit. I mean, there's no real market yet for these cards, but I mean, I'd say this card values between $10 to $15 just because it's so playable. So, I mean, that's a hefty chunk of change right there. Pretty sweet. All right. Here's what we're really here for, though. Saw this one get opened. Box 5. The Feather Graft Riddle text, white text. What you didn't see on camera was in box number 7, which was outside of my case. Open this Nadar riddle text, which was pretty sweet. There's a line going down through there, but I promise you that's on the case and not on the card, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'd rather it be on the case and not the card. And when we played draft on opening weekend, I won draft, and in my prize packs got this trivialized white riddle text. So three riddles pulled out of wave 2. It's pretty sweet. I happened to open one riddle out of Kickstarter, and it was Unholy Mess, which is a very sweet riddle hit, but like, I'm glad now to add these to my riddle collection. I mean, I'm not that much of a collector. Never really have been, but it's kind of cool with this game where it's just getting started. It's kind of easy to collect. I love the art in this game, so it makes it kind of almost a no-brainer, you know, to pick these up, put them all, one of each in a binder, and just hang on to them just to look at. Pretty sweet. So this was this is what I would say was the big hit from a case of Wave 2 Kryptik. So my advice, if you I guess I can't say that because these don't count. These were not in the case. So don't get your hopes up that you're going to get 3 riddles. It'd be awesome if you do, but we'll go with this. My advice, if you think these cards are cool, they look cool, you want to collect, open a case, test your luck, see what happens. Hopefully you hit some of those serialized cards. Be really sweet. On another note, though, if you are looking to play the game, which this game is incredibly fun and engaging, I can't say enough good things about how this game plays. I will say those good things because I'm going to start doing gameplay videos hopefully soon. But I mean, out of that case, you can't see over here, but I have stacks and stacks and stacks of cards. I mean, cards for days in stacks sitting on my desk. You could build any deck that you wanted. You could build any 5 decks that you wanted from that. That's kind of the nice thing. This game is only in its infancy. There's 150 cards to the game, period. And of course, you know, only X number of those cards are going to be playable because that's just how it works. So you can basically buy a box and have 75% of whatever deck you want to play. Kickstarter for sure, because the way the rarities worked, it was a little different in the packs. So you could open up more of the rarer cards. But yeah, I mean, if you like what you see, I would recommend picking it up. Go to your local game store. If they don't have it, tell them they need to get it. Don't know the status of distributors right now. It seems like it might be sold out, but I don't know if there's another round coming, not another wave, but there may be another round. They didn't send them all out. I think the print run was only like 8,500 boxes, somewhere in that area. So there are boxes out there for sale, though. If you want to go the unconventional route, eBay, some stuff like that. Personally, I don't like doing that. I like to support a local game store, but if you just can't get it, then sure. I mean, if that's your only option, then go with that. But I hope you enjoyed watching these cases, or these boxes being opened in this case. It's content that I can continue to do if that's what people want to see. It's fun. to open stuff, so no issue there. So let me know what you like, if you enjoyed the videos, if you watched my other videos, if there's something particular you want to see, if there's something you want to know about, leave a comment down below, and I will try and get back to you and see what people want to see and come up with it. So, till later, have a good one.